Tutorial on how to register with your football club for the 2013 season through the myfootballclub.com.au website. Firstly, just either go through Google or through your address bar up here to get to My Football Club's website. And you're going to go to Register Now and click on Register. Then going to go to Player Registration. In the previous tutorial we showed you how to obtain your FFA number for the first time. This time you should know that and you're ready to proceed to the login to either retrieve your password or complete registration. So you're going to click that top option there. Okay, here's the email that My Football Club sent to us with our FFA number and our initial password. So put that in. Just hit login. Okay, so that's the your player profile screen. This is the first time I've logged into this one, so initially it's brought up a message to say that I haven't got any registrations active at the moment. Do I want to make one? Assuming that this is the first time, then yes, you'll click through that, but I'm just going to click cancel just to show you around the screen. So your player profile details are up here, and there's your register button. Any previous invoices that you've had for registrations will be listed in here, and any previous registrations that you've got will be in here. So this one just shows that in my registrations I've got my FFA number on 7th of February. So I'm just going to click register. It's going to take me to this page here. As it says, just check that my details are up to date before I register. You will need to put an image in there because you'll have a physical player card generated, a bit like your driving licence, and the club will need to take all of those along to the games so that your opposition can verify that no one's playing who shouldn't be playing. So I'm just going to add an image in here. If you need to crop an image or put one together, then it gives you some guidelines here, but essentially you want it kind of like a passport photo. So I'm going to add new image. I'm going to choose a file. And I'm going to save and exit, and it should upload that for me. Okay. Rest of my details, as I said, just check through those, make sure they're all okay, and click next. Okay, the next step is to enter your club name. So my club, for example, is Coogee United. As I start to type that in, it should bring up some options underneath to say what the club is. If you're registering for a different club, obviously type that in. You probably won't even need to type the whole name of the club in, and it will recognise it and bring the option up below. So just click on that. Next, you're going to select the type of registration that you need to do. For most people, it's going to just be player. There are a few individuals within each of the clubs that will also need to register as a coach as well as a player, or instead of a player, and perhaps also as a volunteer as well. But for most people, just going to click player. Would you click no for now? Confirm that. Okay, the type of registration package that is open to you. So at the moment in Coogee United, there are just the two packages that have been made active for the 2013 season, both for the Men's Premier League as either a player or as a player student. There's a slight differential in the cost for them. Again, for most people, it's going to be that top one there, which is player. If you are a student, then you are eligible for a discount, but you will need to prove your student credentials to the club before they proceed in accepting that type of registration. Otherwise, there'll be a cost to the club that they'll have to cover. So you're just going to click player and click add packages. Okay, just check the details that it brings up. So that's the right club. Role is a player, yep. It's outdoor football in the Men's Premier League, and that's the price. You can get a fee breakdown if you want to show you exactly how that number is comprised, but you're just going to click next. Okay, then you've got various terms and conditions to do with My Football Club, Football Federation Australia, Football New South Wales. There's an accident program if you get injured playing football, so just have a bit of a read about that. And then the local competition that the club is in, which in this case is the Eastern Suburbs Football Association. They've got conditions of competing in the competition there. You can't actually proceed with your registration unless you acknowledge all of these, so you can either do them individually or just click that acknowledge all button at the end and then click next. Obviously have a read through of them first, and then again just double check the details here. You'll see this bar up along the top here which will show you what your progress is through the whole process. Again, just check the club, check the role, check the package is all alright. It will confirm the amount to you there. Some clubs will have set up the ability for their players to pay via credit card online through the My Football Club system. It's not an option that we've choose to go with at Coogee United, so your only option will be to make a manual payment at club level, where you'll either transfer that directly into the club's account or hand over the cash to someone at the account, at the club, and then they will go into this system from an admin perspective and just approve your registration. So manual payment at the club, and then it will come on to some additional questions, which is a bit of an information gathering exercise from My Football Club and the various associations to find out how you found out about them, can they market to you, etc, etc. So pick whatever options you want to pick in there and just click save all answers, and it will say registration submitted. So that has now gone to into Coogee United's bucket, if you like, and is awaiting approval. Once the club have confirmed that everything checks out and that you have paid all of your registration fees, then they will go in as an administrator. They will see your details in there and they will click approve to make your registration active for the 2013 season. That's simple. You can also just return to the home page. That will take you back to your player profile page, and you'll see that there's now some things populated in here. My invoices, you've got an invoice number, your status is not paid at the moment. When you pay your club, then they can change that to paid in full or whatever it says. You can view the invoice here if you need to, view the terms and conditions if you need to, and you'll see that my registration is there, pending awaiting payment. When you've paid up in full, that will come up and it will say active, valid from whenever it is that you've obtained your FFA number or the start of the year or what have you, and valid to the end of the calendar year for the season that you're participating in. And that's it.